Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called, Is Dating a Supermodel Financially Practical? Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure you click on that notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new episode. I'd also like to tell you about HollywoodIsCalling.com. It's a great way for you to purchase live phone calls from your favorite celebrities. There are more than 100 celebrities to choose from, and the prices start out at just $19.95 for a live call. So give it a try. HollywoodIsCalling.com. Now, let's get started. A lot of people dream of dating supermodels, but there is the fantasy, and then there is the reality. First, let's discuss the fantasy. The fantasy is that your supermodel will be so stunning that your dating life will be amazing. Everywhere you go, people will stare and envy you. They'll say to themselves, oh, they wish they could date her. They'll tell everyone that you're dating a supermodel, and then everyone will get envious. That's the fantasy. Now, there is the reality. Some supermodels are great people. And then you have the other side of the coin, the other type of supermodels. Those are the supermodels that engage in endless drugs and drinking and partying, endless shopping sprees, endless social climbing, bar hopping, all of that. Endlessly spending your money while she continues to make 7 figures a year of her own money. She may suffer from rampant superficiality and painful low information and low education, but that's not going to prevent her from being a great conversationalist. You think? So what happens when you start dating a supermodel is the clock starts ticking. At first, it's all very novel and mildly entertaining. Then you go through a phase where it's less novel and far less entertaining. Then it becomes boring, and you start wondering, why not just date a good-looking, normal girl who's not a model? That would be much less aggravation. Then you sit down one day and you go over your expenses, all the expenses that have been racked up just by dating this individual. The endless restaurants, the endless vacations, the endless running around, and you have to ask yourself, was this really worth it? Most people quickly determine that it is not. Now, I have heard countless stories like this from friends who have dated supermodels, and they've told me the same thing, the same horror stories. The reality is nowhere near as good as the fantasy. In fact, the reality is often so bad that that these people hit the eject button and quickly move on. I've known guys who've spent so much money dating supermodels that it was as though somebody hypnotized them and caused them to go financially insane. Spending money on nonsense that they would never have spent money on if they weren't dating this person. Sometimes the best thing you can do in this situation is to ask all your friends and family, what do they think of this supermodel relationship of yours? Do they think this is a nice person, a good, trustworthy, loyal person, or not? If they say they don't like her, then chances are you're not going to like her either several months down the road. When the hypnotic spell she has cast on you wears away and you suddenly see things very clearly. So what's the financially practical alternative to dating a supermodel? If your supermodel is a 10, then you should consider dating a non-supermodel who's an 8, 9, or 10. There are many of them, but who really loves, but this one, the non-model, will really love and care about you. And best of all, she's probably not going to be surgically attached to your wallet. She's going to be someone who gets along with her family and your family. She's going to be somebody who doesn't drink incessantly and does not do drugs. Someone who isn't perpetually shopping every day to heal some deep emotional scar or wound within her soul. Someone that works hard, appreciates the importance of an education, and believes that you can enjoy life without poisoning your body with alcohol or drugs or the presence of people who are so creepy that your dog won't even let them pet him. That's a pretty high level of creepiness. So if you're single and you're cruising the dating apps, then just look for people who aren't lost souls trying to heal themselves with endless hedonistic nonsense, endless lifestyle experimentation, endless confusion about who they are. So you want somebody who's focused on a goal that is something other than shopping, and then more shopping. Oh, and by the way, on the weekends, more shopping. Thank you for watching, and I want to tell you that we're going to have more great celebrity interviews and more breaking news stories coming up in the future. So we encourage you to subscribe to our free channel and click on the notification bell so you can get notified every time we post a new story. Thank you, and we shall see you soon. Bye-bye.